Have you ever been in a situation when you wanted to meet with a group of individuals but could not find common available time slots? You ended up exchanging several emails or messages before you could finally decide on a common time slot, and this happens every time and before every meeting. Introducing Smart Scheduler, a mobile app available on iOS and Android. Smart Scheduler lets you set up meetings with your friends or teammates by automatically finding common available time slots based on everyone's individual calendars. This is Apoorva. She needs to create a new meeting. This is how she uses Smart Scheduler. She enters the name of the meeting, a common available time slot, and a range and duration for the meeting, and then decide by date by which time the meeting should have been decided. After entering the description, she adds a list of recipients and hits the create button, and this sends out an invitation to all the recipients. Finally, when all of the recipients have gotten the invitation, it appears on their mobile devices. Binjie is one of the invitees and gets such invitation. Now instead of having to look through all of his calendars for his availability, he just clicks the accept button for the meeting and lets Smart Scheduler do the work for him. Similarly, all the invitees of Apoorva's meeting either accept or decline the invitation. Finally, when everyone has either accepted or declined the invitation, Smart Scheduler sends out the common available time slots for every participant to choose from. Each participant can now further remove the time slots that do not work for them. For example, Binjie can click on View Available Time Slots, deselect all the time slots that do not work for him, and finally save that meeting, and this sends out a notification to everyone saying that these time slots do not work for Binjie, and finally have a list of time slots that work for everyone. When the decide by date has passed, Apoorva can select any of the common available time slots that work for everyone and schedule the meeting finally, and this is the final time for the meeting chosen by Apoorva. Now let's see how the Smart Scheduler works. The application interacts with the backend, which works on the Django framework using REST API. The user server-side data is stored in a MySQL database, and the front-end data is stored in a SQLite database. When a meeting is created, the application retrieves the user's availability from their own device's native calendar and sends it back to the server. The server then computes the common availabilities and notifies each participant on their own mobile devices. Smart Scheduler works for anyone with an Android or an iOS device needing to set up a meeting with their teammates or friends without having to go through the hassle of finding common availability. It doesn't matter if you're someone with a diverse social circle or someone who has to meet often with the same group of people, Smart Scheduler will work equally well for you. If you want to try it out, you can find Smart Scheduler for free on the iOS App Store and the Google Play Store once it becomes available. Now say goodbye to the hassle of scheduling meetings forever so you can concentrate on the actual work and let Smart Scheduler do the rest.